Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and today is a milestone for this 2015 Nissan Leaf. Have it for 3 years. I'm just going to give you a little walk around and a little bit inside, and we'll talk about the cost of ownership for this car. So here it is, being charged now. It's a little wet, it was raining last night. This car is pretty much beaten down. There's a big scratch here. It's all my kid's fault. There's a little scratch right here too. Let's see what you got here. There's a scratch here. There is a little scratches everywhere. Not too much. This is my favorite badge. 17-inch alloy wheels. Okay, extremely aerodynamic, very efficient. Headlights, tall roof, tall car, and very interesting back. Very interesting back. So let's take a look inside. I'm showing you the way it is. Here it is. I have the seat folded because I was carrying schmutz all around. So as you see, there is it is a 60/40, but there's a step, so it's hard to flatten seats. You know, I keep it in good shape. You have this privacy panel, but I moved it because I am, like I said, I am moving stuff around. However, if you look inside, if you look in the back seat, let me put this up. If you look in the back seat, really nice, comfortable. 3 seats in the back, amazingly nice. Unlike the Volt, here's Mr. Volt. This is so comfortable for 3 people in the back. It's a true 5-seater, nice and tall. And here's the front. Here's where I am sitting. Let's go look inside. Just a little bit review, not too much. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you something. Highly recommend. See, I have this WeatherTech floor mats, really good. I have it in here, in there, and in the back. Do I have it in the back? I think I do. Hold on, yes, I do have it in the back. So they're really nice. I highly recommend. It's a very good brand. Keeps all the water and schmutz outside. Let's take a look, just a little look around, not too much. Your window. You have all the controls. This one is automatic for the driver. You have the lock and unlock, like the windows. From left to right, you have the, you know what, it's so freaking hot. Let me turn on the car. I don't have the keys. Let me go get the keys. Okay, back in the car. As I said, I just turned it on. See, it's charging, so you can turn it on and have the air conditioning on, but it's charging. So let's go back from left to right. You got the steering wheel heater, you got an on and off for charging, you got the auto lock button. This is good if you charge publicly. You can lock, you see, lock, you can lock, or you can leave it in the middle, okay, and that will, nobody can take the plug out and discharge you. And then you have the button to open the front port, and then you have the traction control. You have this button here for all kinds of control, the trip meter, lights, and this is the settings, vent for you and vent for the window, really good. You have the speedometer here, just like the Honda Civic, if you know. You have here this front instrument cluster. It's really nice. I have to say, it's really nice. As you see, I have all my miles. I've driven this car excuse me, for 36,100 miles, averaging 12,000 miles a year, 3 years. Then you have the trip information, the battery heat, and right here, this one here, this one here goes up. This is acceleration, goes down. This is regeneration. It's really nice. Right here, the instrument cluster. I like all the buttons. This map, it's just I use it for map. I never use it for navigation. It's useless. You have AM, FM, you have XM satellite, you have a CD player. You can have a CD player. Look at that. Here's a CD player. I never ever use it. You have cameras. This is all the bird's eye view. You have all the cameras. This is really, really good. I like that. You can do that if you want. The brightness, on and off button, volume, channels. This is the setting, map if you want, menu and status and all that, vents and all these things. Nice glove compartment, 2 cup holders with a little compartment there, a little cabinet here, nice center console. I use the WeatherTech, like I said, I use the WeatherTech. It's really good, very protects the mats. And you have seat warmers for the driver and the passenger, and also for the back. This is the highest model. This is the top model, so you have it for the back seats as well. My favorite part is the roof. It's very tall car, very comfortable. So let me turn the camera around, and then we'll talk about the 3 years experience and the cost of ownership. Okay guys, back in here. So as you know, I've made a lot of videos. I bought this car exactly 3 years ago, 36,000 miles plus. So I've been driving it for 12,000 miles, all in local drives. I do drive to the city sometime, which is a 42 mile each way, so I have to charge it there. There is no range anxiety in this car, 0 range anxiety if you know how to use it. You need to learn the car, you need to learn how you use it, you need to learn what it's capable of, and it's a great, what I call run-around car. You can go town, shopping, friends, 20, 30 miles radius, back and forth, no problem. You need to learn where charging stations are if you need to go a little bit farther, and it will serve you tremendously. This is not a car to do a cross-country trips. This is a car to go to work, to come back, to the kids' supermarket. This is what it is, and here it is. Yet 36,000 miles. I did not lose any battery capacity. It's a great car. Now, cost of ownership. I'm going to give you my cost of ownership, but it's not typical, because the biggest cost of ownership issue that I have is charging, and I charge literally for free. I have solar panels, so right now I'm charging my car. It's sunny outside, so I'm not spending money, and I charge it at work most of the time, and there we have solar panels as well. So this car, basically the electricity consumption is minimal. But let's say I didn't have solar panels and I just charged off the grid, I would, in my area, I pay 10 cents per kilowatt. Okay, I drive average 30, 40 miles a day, let's say, average, because in the weekend I drive much more. So basically, I charge it, let's say, it discharges halfway all the time. So let's say I charge 12 kilowatts. So it's $1.20. It's $1.20 per charge that I need to fill it for 40 miles. I pay $1.20 per for 40 miles. So you can you make the calculation, and you see that the electricity consumption is minimal. Very minimal. If I had to put gas in this car for all these miles, it will be really exponentially more. So I pay per charge $1.20, and that gives me around 40 miles of driving. So that's in terms of that doesn't cost me that much. To me, it costs almost nothing, because I charge it off the solar panels and at work, which has solar panels as well. Now, services. Now, I'm not a good example, because I'm anal retentive. I take this car every 7,500 miles. The guy laughs at me. He's like, "Why do you bring it? You don't need to bring it." I said, "Bring it, check it." So I can technically take it once a year, every 12,000 miles, for a checkup and an adjustment. So I took it twice as many. Okay, so I take it twice a year. Okay, so I paid all the services, which include one-time brake fluid exchange. One time, I think at 15,000, brake fluid drain and refill, and your good old tire rotation and adjustment and alignment. So all of my 6 services, which one of them was so really necessary for the oil, for the brake oil, cost me $300. So it cost me $300 for servicing this car for 3 years. I could have done it for half if I want, But that's me. Again, I am anal, so I like to make sure and everything. So basically, it cost me $300 to maintain this car for 3 years, plus very little electricity. But even if I did need electricity, it would have cost me about $1.20 for every 40 miles. So make the calculation and you'll see what you'll get for charging this car. So the biggest advantage is the cost of ownership. Okay, my radiator is not going to go away. There is none. Okay, no plugs, no oil changes, no carburetor, no alternator, none of these things that I used to spend so much money on my gasoline cars, which I got rid of. So the cost of ownership is one of the biggest attractions. The biggest attraction on top of this is the ride comfort, the acceleration, the smoothness, quiet, amazing Nissan Leaf. Very comfortable. Okay, see how much my old joke, I can put 3 babies on my head. It's just been an incredible experience to own this car, to drive this car, and to maintain this car. This pure electric car. And my goal, my long-term goal, is to have all my cars to be pure electric. I have this one, the Tesla is coming soon, and then we have the plug-in hybrid Chevy Volt, which is a nice car, but it will eventually be an all-electric car the next time around. We need to exchange the car. So I'm hoping to own this car for as long as it goes. As long as it goes, I'm happy to own it. It's amazing, serviceable, run-around car, which we enjoy so much. So I really wanted to cover that part of the ownership and the driving experience, which is awesome. If you have any questions or any comments that I didn't cover, please put it in. I highly recommend to buy a used car like this. There are a million of them available. This car will be sold now for around $10,000, and you can drive it for another 70, 80, 90, 100,000 miles easily. You can own this car, own a used car like this for 3, 4, 5 years. Easy. If you just maintain it well and make sure everything is good, you will enjoy it. It's a runner. This is the 24 kilowatt. The 30 kilowatts as well are plentiful in terms of availability as a used car. I always promote that. So that's that. Again, please put comments in the bottom of questions, and don't forget to help me out. I need your help by subscribing to this channel, by becoming a patron, or shopping at my Electric Israeli store. All will help. And don't forget also to transform your garden power tools to all electric like I do. There are links all in the bottom of this video. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great experience, and I continue to do many more videos for you about electric driving and sustainable energy. See you tomorrow.